gotta fucking fight now.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
It's all about power.
You know, characters are real, theatre's real, theatre's dangerous and can have an effect.
Delicious!
Hi. Theater is an art. This theater is an art.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a great atmosphere. The people are nice.
I like being able to sit around and pretend to be helpful a lot of the time. It's nice when I have the choice to be helpful or not. There's a sense of community in the theater company that I do enjoy. The theater company is a safe haven for many degenerates of our society.
Well, then how come this hook is in my head, fool? It becomes an unspoken language. So it is a language. And when you have that, other people that don't speak the language can't communicate. And so that's where I think the whole essence is. It's a form of, it's like a code.
You know, they stay together.
Very tight group of people.
Now, I have to say, the media has portrayed actors as sort of like, you know, weirdos, you know, and I don't buy that. I think we're perfectly normal.
Theater kids eat 4 times as much as the average person.
A majority of the actors and techies that are portrayed in the media are queer, gay, lesbian, bi, all those things. Strange, outcasts, all are true.
I don't really like labels, you know.
You know how like TV shows, they have like stereotypes, you know, you've got like the stereotype jock and the geek and the class couple and, you know, the varsity letterman. It's like throughout generations you have these stereotypes, and basically you can just change the names of the people, and they're kind of like very similar. All of the drama kids were like really touchy-feely, like always hugging and touching each other, and they were like very spontaneous. Oh, when the fire's emerge.
Okay, I like this in gym.
Okay.
Okay, so then I'm gonna step here.
What was it?
You call me Malky here? Oh, that's my Lewis.
And then
Okay, I'm just gonna tie off.
wiggling won't help you.
My name is John Bechtold. I'm the head of the department.
There's no real leader. I guess you could call Bechtold one.
They all worship Beck.
No, they all worship him. It's kind of weird. Like he says, John, Phil, John.
Is Becky God? No.
I don't like that. I don't like that people consider him a god.
But he's not the god.
But the messenger.
The messenger.
Maybe God of souls, but not God of people.
I mean, he boggles my mind. Like he like practically lives here. He's here like 29 hours a day. That energy like oozes into his students. It oozes in everybody. Just like they're like musical. It's like you see them going down the halls, like musical.
And there's a level of paternity, and some might even say unclehood, surrounding this individual that we have dubbed Beck.
Silas is probably the most important member of the theater company, even more than me. Silas appears in every show. Silas is likely to outlive us all, so therefore Silas is the most important.
There's the stuffed raccoon Silas. Everybody seems to be likes to come on to that raccoon. It's a little strange, a little bit. There's a lot of touching in weird places that people just like to grab the raccoon. It's a little strange. It's a dead animal.
So Silas is a little red
animal.
We're not
gonna put labels on what Silas is or isn't.
It's not up to us, you know. He is what he is. He's Silas.
Silas appeared on John Bechtel's doorstep, one summer night in 1993, his doorbell rang, and he opened the door, and there was Silas. Silas was alive. Silas used to be the theater company mascot. He lived for 6 years. That was like 6 musicals that he was in.
6 3/4 maybe.
And then he died in 1999. The musical that year was Cats.
Yeah, it was Cats.
Which is like funny because
Silas could be a cat. We don't
we're not
know.
sure. Yeah. Anyway, he died in 1999, and we were so upset that we all chipped in money and we had him like taxidermied.
Fun fact though, they killed the raccoon during that show and then stuffed it themselves.
That's not true. I don't think.
It's not. That's not true.
I hope it's not.
It's not true.
Silas is essentially a god, really.
Part of our family in every sense of the word.
Yes.
Yeah, like, you know, like sometimes when I just have a bad day, just like come talk to Silas and, you know, just make me feel better.
Silas is my best friend, my one true confidant. I tell him all my secrets, and he just stares at me with blank, beadless eyes.
Yeah, the theater company's a cult.
The theater company is a cult because we all have one loyal leader, John Bechtel, and we all follow him anywhere he goes. Yes, we are cult-like, but we're inclusive. Like, if you want to join our cult, it's like very easy. You're completely allowed.
Given how many people are involved in the theater company, it would have to be a very big cult with very open doors. So I don't mind the joke about it, but the only concern I would ever have with that is that it felt like it was closed off to some students, and I never want that to be the case.
You sign your name in blood, and then like anyone's allowed.
There's no cover charge, you know, like there's no entry fee. It's
No.
not like one of those, you know, Scientology things. You have to be a billionaire, you have to give some blood.
You don't pay in money, you pay in time and lack of sleep.
It's part of a sacrifice that the theater company does. It's an initiation thing.
But I wouldn't call it a cult unless there was an actual killing. It's true. Until you get a sacrifice, I don't think it could be called a cult.
They stab you, and then they suck your blood like a vampire. If you survive it, you're allowed back there.
And blood.
Sometimes you forget about the blood.
You kind of learn there's some sacrifices you make to kind of belong.
It's not a cult.
I would 100% call it a cult.
This is an exposing video for the Amherst.
It's out.
The
It's out.
Amherst
The truth
Regional
is
High
out.
School cults. They all worship Beck.
Yeah, there's certainly a sort of element of religious fanaticism to theatre.
I see some cultish aspects. I mean, it would be a lie to say that there aren't any cultish aspects. Everything that theater company does can be, from an outside source, seen as a cultish aspect.
And now.
So I believe the next question is the
As Twilight
cult?
joins
Yes,
the
yeah. It's a cult. Yeah, it's a cult. Yes.
This one's a donut hole, but she can't see what happens in the backstage area. AKA
So we're gonna
the green room.
guide
So
her
we're
in
gonna
and feed her a
blindfold
donut.
her and feed her a donut.
Okay, let's go.
What kind of donut do you want? A jelly donut? I thought so.
We have a non-actor.
We have a non-actor coming in. Get it? Yeah.
One bite. Okay, get her out of here. She already knows too much.
Last name
It's dodgy, you know, and you know, if improperly operated, you could well end up with a cult. But let me tell you, there are much realer, much better cults out there, and frankly, if I wanted to be a part of a cult, it wouldn't be this one.
No.
I don't think it's a cult.
No.
It's just where I go after school to, you know, dick around a bit.
Too much.
Ayo. We smoking them up. Ayo, ayo.
While I can see the cultish elements in theatre, and I can see the theatrical elements in cults, frankly, in my opinion, the theatre company is just a bunch of wankers, and I consider myself one of them.